Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be starting another new account playthrough. This might be my third or fourth one. I don't know at this point. You can probably look on the channel if you'd like to know which one it is. It's at least my third, maybe my fourth new account playthrough. I like to do these every other year or so. And in saying that, this might be the last one that we ever do. So could be like the most recent one that there's ever going to be because not that many other people do it. And you know how I do. I don't play, I don't pay for anything in the game. I'm free to play, which means that anybody can use these guides, whether you pay for stuff or not. I'll tell you what to buy in the game, but I'm not going to buy anything because I don't want any advantages. I want to show you exactly how to play the game without any RNG, without buying anything. It's like A to B to C to D to E. I'll tell you what to get, how to do it. Anybody can do it. One thing I want to say though, it's going to take patience. This game takes patience. If you don't have patience, you might not like this game. It's a match 3 RPG. Lots of RPG, not, it has everything. You match gems to get your mana to cast spells. You have tank, you have mana generator, you have damage dealer. It's like a collectible card game, gotcha game, mixed with a match 3, mixed with an RPG. So you gotta have patience though. It's a daily game. You gotta do some certain things each day. You're not gonna be able to force anything in one day. You're not gonna be able to get what you want in one day. You gotta have patience. But I'll show you how to, get through the game and have powerful troops without needing to have like crazy luck or get crazy mythics or anything like that. And I think in this one, my main goal in this one is to make it shorter and more digestible. So I'm going to be pausing a little bit. I'm not going to be doing any streams. I'm not going to be talking to any chat. So as long as it's better than my last one, like shorter than my last one, I'll be happy. So it still might be like 45 minutes long and me over explaining and saying things over and over and over. But I'm going to try to make it shorter and better. So in saying that, we should probably get started. So yeah, let's get going here. We're on this screen. I didn't want to skip by the screen, so I started recording as soon as I saw something new. They have been changing stuff at the beginning of the game recently, so I like to do this every other year, like I said. All right, let's go. So it says Basic Combat, Learning the Ropes. The greatest journey begins with not one step, but 3. Basic Combat, the Strangers start. I'm not gonna do this stuff. You guys can read it on your own. I need to skip through as fast as possible. Alright, so it's teaching you about matching gems. I need to check the audio. One sec. Alright, looks like maybe I need to turn down the music a little bit, but it's not going to let me until we get out of this fight, so you're going to have to bear with me for now. Wants us to match those that skulls. Matching skulls deals damage to the first enemy troop. And it also only matters what your first troop over here, what their attack is. So you're going to notice like the damage we do is going to do 7 damage, unless they have mitigating factors over here. Only did 5 there because they had 5 HP left. Damage is dealt based on your first troop's attack score. Say they said it what I said. Alright, match them. Boom, 7. Enemies die when their life reaches 0. Alright, we win that one. We just did skull damage. You're not going to be only doing skull damage, but I'm sure they're going to show us that. We get Eleanor. Cool. Advanced combat. Oh, I wonder if I could have did something there with the settings. It's not letting me get to the settings menu, as far as I know. Alright, now it's having us match color gems. See how our troops are purple, red, green, and purple? Those are the colors you're going to want to match. Matching color gems gives mana to your troops. Now you just gave them a skull hit there, though. Mana is given to the first troop with matching color. That's one thing people need to understand. It's probably one of the hardest things for beginners. Like, this troop up here uses purple. This troop down here also uses purple. If you match purple, it's going to fill this one up, the top guy, first, before it goes into this second troop. So if you fill this first troop up with full mana, 9 out of 9, and then you take purple, it'll go into this one. But if this one is missing any kind of mana, the purple's going to go into the first one, first until it's full, and then it will go into this one. So if you fill this one up and then you cast its spell, it's just going to fill this one up again. Cast its spell, it's just going to fill this one up again. So you got to fill it up and then, let the mana go into this one or take green or whatever. Probably say that next. Now the enemy will start taking turns. Keep powering up your spells. For some reason they didn't take skulls. I'm just going to take skulls, because why not? They're here. I mean, yeah. Got a green match there. It's called a cascade. Other things happen on the board. As you match gems and skulls, they disappear, so stuff falls, and it'll give you more mana. Got an extra turn there. That's a 4 or 5 gem match. We got a spell. It wants us to cast it. You could, like, I mean, it's going to make me do it. Troops with full mana can cast their spell. Spells can affect a battle in many ways, like damaging your enemy. I've never seen this before, so that's why I'm going through it. Keep using what you've learned to win this fight. Alright, we got skulls up here. And we need red, purple, and green. The green troop is pretty close to full. If we had green, we would want to match green, but we don't. So purple is fine here. You kind of want to match gems in a way, like try to get more out of your move than just one color match, but sometimes that's not possible, so we'll just do this. Like, you'll learn that these gems are going to disappear, and then this is going to happen, and then you're going to make another match happen from a cascade. Alright, red. Early game, you can just do the move that they tell you to do, but that's not always going to be the best move. Got our spell. Doesn't mean automatically cast it. Like, if we cast this, we could kill this guy, but there's still another dude there. So if we match green right now, we can get this one up too, and then they'll both be dead. As long as this is a spell that does damage. Alright, so now we can pretty much kill him. Just cast our spells, don't worry about the board. I mean, we can match this extra turn because that gives you gold. I don't know if it matters in this matchup, but every time you get an extra turn, you get a little bit of extra gold. This is just to destroy? Dang. Well, that's called a mana generator. So its spell is not going to do damage, but it will give mana to, like, your other troops, which you're going to need. You kind of need damage dealers, mana generators.
Mana surge.
See how he's now full because we casted this one? Boom. And we win. Got Luther. Alright, now we got Combat Mastery. Don't care about this stuff, you guys read that. Trying to make these as quick as possible and just give you some tips. Got an extra turn here. That's what a match is. That's anything other than a 3 match. So a 4 match, a 5 match. Matching 4 or more gems increases their effect and gives an extra turn. There's actually one over here too. I'd probably do this one first, but anyway. Don't forget to cast your troop spells. I don't want to, dude. There's an extra turn right there. This idiot? There's this idiot. We could take this extra turn and maybe a cascade would happen and we would get mana up here. But they're going to go ahead and tell us to do this, which is stupid. They just made the wrong move. They blew up the extra turn.
Surge.
But it ended up working out because this is a tutorial. Keep using what you've learned to win this fight. Alright, we do have a spell. It explodes 2 to 4 gems. Prisoner Luther. You always want to look for extra turns first on the board before you do anything. So I don't see any right now, so we could do this because it's mana generation. It's going to explode gems. When you explode a gem, it'll blow up, like, it'll choose this gem, let's say, and it'll blow up all the gems around it. So like 9 gems, and you'll get 50% mana for each gem that's exploded. So let's say we blow up this yellow gem right here. It'll blow up all these around it, and then you'll get 50% mana for each gem that gets exploded. So these 2 blue will get 1 blue mana. These 2 browns will get 1 brown mana. Stuff like that. But it's blowing up like 2 to 4, so it could blow up 4 gems and blow up this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, so you end up getting a decent amount of mana. Alright, what do we got going on here? We can cast our spell, we got purple. We need green, we need blue, we need brown. I'm trying to do that. We can do brown and purple. It's always nice to get multiple colors when you're doing, like, this is stupid. The move that they're telling you to do is stupid. The better move would be to do the brown match. We need brown, and then we get the purple too. Watch this. So I got 2 instead of 1. It's always better. Got skulls here. Yeah, so we got skulls here. I think we'll just do that. So we still have our spell. So if you have skulls on the board, a lot of the time you want to take them. There's advanced strategies later where you like leave the skulls. That way the enemy, you know what they're gonna do because they almost always take the skulls. But early game, just take the skulls because you need lots of damage. Like we still have this in our back pocket instead of like if I didn't take those skulls, they would have took it, and then that damage isn't there anymore for us. Well, if we take it, we did it, and we still have our spell. All right, we have an extra turn. And got a spell still. That's just going to hit a random enemy, so we don't know who it's going to hit. We can get some green right here. It's telling us about. We can get some blue right there. We can get some brown right here. We can get brown here. We can get blue here. We can get blue right here. Get blue down there. What's the best move? Let's just do the green like they're saying. So we got 2 mana generators and 1 damage dealer. So if they were to take, like, kill our first slot, which is, like, most likely to happen because they're skulls and spells, while these 2 won't get hit by skulls, you probably don't want your damage dealer up here. You want your mana generators up there, because if you lose 1 mana generator when you have 2, it's not that big of a deal because you still have another one. But if you lose your only damage dealer, then you have no way to do damage except for skulls. So they have once again, they kind of should put these in a different order. But it is what it is. It's the tutorial, so no big deal. All right, let's do this. It's mana generation. Now we got this guy, which we don't really need mana right now, so I probably shouldn't have done that, but we can take these skulls. Let's get this extra turn first.
Mana surge.
I didn't know that these 2 were both mana generators, so if we have our spell, we might as well cast it, like our damage spell. But right here, here's a good lesson. We got skulls, but don't match skulls. Match the purple. The purple will disappear, and you'll get the skulls too. And we need purple right now, so do this. Boom. Always be trying to do like multiple things in one move instead of just one move. Got red extra turn. And alright, we might as well cast the spell. We don't have any skulls on the board, we don't have any extra turns, so that's what we're looking for. When we're looking at this board, we're looking for extra turns first, and then we're looking for a skull hit second. And if we don't have either one of those things, we're going to cast our damage spell. Alright, so extra turns first, skull second. If not, we can do one of these 2. I think the better one out of these 2 is probably the guy doing the explosions, because 8 random gems is just 8 mana, and it's going to be random, and it might not be colors that we need. But exploding like 4 gems would be nice, so let's do that. And when you explode a skull, it does damage to the enemy. I think it does 1 damage per skull. So like if we blew up this skull right here, we do 3 damage to the enemy because there's 3 skulls in this area. Get a red extra turn. I hope I'm not being too complicated yet. I'm sorry. Alright, we got blue and brown right here. We need blue and brown. So we can match this blue and get brown too. Because this blue is going to disappear, right? When we move this blue here, it's going to match 3, disappear these 3. And then these 2 are going to fall on this one. And you're going to get the brown as well. Ooh, and we got an extra turn, which is even better. Now we have both of our mana generators. I think this guy's better once again, so I'm going to do this guy. Because we get damage and mana. This thing destroying, you also get damage for destroying, but it's less likely because it's destroying 8 random gems while this thing is blowing up 9 gems per explosion. So it's more likely to hit a skull, which does damage. Let's see here. See, I'm taking too long. I should probably just do this. Alright, they got skulls. They didn't take them because they're not trying to kill us. We got an extra turn on skulls. And we get the purple. We got skulls again. And they're dead. I might have took a little too long in that fight, but tutorial's complete. Alright, screw whatever they're saying. It doesn't... Those little comic book things are just stories, so it's not going to tell you any information. Oh, great. Now we got create our hero. Alright, who do we want to be? Mohammed, Yasan, or Mohammed? I don't want to be Mohammed. Let's just pick this. Alright, yeah, it's the story. You guys read that. Alright, we're starting here. I've never seen this before myself, I don't think. Let's do settings. And I want to turn the audio down a little bit, well, y'all can hear me. Alright, I'm gonna go check on that. One sec. Alright, I'm sorry if that's been super loud the whole time. It should be fine from now on through the whole series. It wouldn't let me access the settings until then, and I wanted to show that part, so... Anyway, hopefully it's better now. Let me know in the comments if it sounds good or not. I'll try to like make my voice always be louder than the music or the sounds. I could turn it down a little bit. I could turn it up a little bit. But yeah, let's get back into the game. And I'm so nervous about like not recording right. Sorry. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, so let's look at this map first. This is our hero. This is our hero level. We're not in a guild right now. This would be your guild. This is our name. Collection is which cards we have right now. So we got Eleanor, we got Prisoner Luther. We've already used these. This one destroys gems. This one explodes gems. You have team slots. You can make different teams if you'd like. So we have Eleanor, Princess Luther, and Sword of Heroes. So that's our weapon. That's our hero. That's our character. And it's using a weapon. But they're probably going to explain all this to us. Chests, we can't click on right now because it's locked. This we can't click on. Shop we can't click on. So the only thing you can do is settings and click on this fight. Can't click on our hero. So you can click on collection, which we have only 8 souls. You're not going to be able to do anything with the 8 souls probably. You can only click on our collection or settings. There's gems, gold, souls. I think I'm going to turn it up to 4 times speed, y'all. This is the first thing I like to do in the game. And for you, I mean, I totally recommend going to 4 times speed because everybody in the game is on 4 times speed. But leave it on 1.5 for a while until you get used to like what's going on the board. But eventually you're going to realize you're going to make a move. Whatever's going to happen on the board is going to happen on the board. It's not like you need to see it or whatever. Once you make a move, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? It's not like you need to see it. The enemy casting a spell or matching or whatever, you don't really need to see it. They're going to do whatever they're going to do, whether you can see it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. Everybody in the game has it on 4 times speed. So if you leave it on anything less than 4 times speed, you're doing less fights. Your fights are going slower. First big tip that everybody, it doesn't depend who you are, should do is turn it up to 4 times speed, the highest one. I mean, don't do it right away. Definitely, like, get used to the game, get used to how the gems are falling, get used to how everything works, but as soon as possible, 4 times speed. Alright, let's go do this fight. It's telling us our team is score 299, the enemy team is 120. That'll give you an idea of how hard the fight's going to be. If the enemy team was 500 or something, that'd be a hard fight, but they're under us, so quest reward, clear the barracks, fight. Were rat. Alright, so this is our team. We can't do anything with this right now because we don't have any other troops. We don't have any other banners. We don't have anything else. So this is our team right now. It's the only troops we have. This is the enemy team. You can look at them if you want to see what they're doing. This is their spell. This is like their mana cost, where they're from, the name of the troop, what level they are, what rarity they are. So this is common, rare, ultra rare, epic, legendary, mythic. So depending on how many stars are filled in, that's the base rarity of the troop. So this is a common. It's the lowest rarity. It's a beast typing, and it has no traits. If this is filled in, see how this is filled in right here? If this is filled in, then they have these traits. So see this? 1, 2, 3. Got them right here. 1, 2, 3. It has none of this. So if these 3 were filled in, it would have all beasts gain 2 life, immunity to entangle, recover 1 life at the start of each turn, but it doesn't. So it doesn't have any of these traits. This doesn't matter right here. So all it's going to do is deal 2 scatter damage. It's a level 1 troop. It's really not... You know, same thing here. We got Mist of Scales is where it's from. It's Kingdom. Were Rat's the name of the card. It's green, red mana. You know, you match green and red to fill its spell up. It's the mana it wants. It's 13 mana cost, so that's how much mana you need to get to fill it all the way up to cast its spell. It's level 1. It's a beast monster. This one is an ultra rare. It's got 3 stars and has no traits, so this doesn't matter. Deals 3 damage to the last enemy boosted by lycanthropy gems. Alright, let's go to battle. Okay, so we're just doing the fight now. We got our hero, who deals 3 damage to the first enemy. Which that means they're going to hit this one. We got Eleanor, destroy 8 random gems. So that means 8 random gems are going to be chosen. And destroy gives you the mana. So if it gets this red one, this yellow one, this red one, this purple one, you know, we're going to get 1 mana for each color. So we want to hope it hits blue or green or purple or brown. But we have no control over it. It's random. She doesn't have her traits. She is an epic troop, only level 1. We got Prisoner Luther, explode 2 to 4 gems. I wish I could have moved them around. I probably could have done that. I could have changed the order of my troops, maybe. But we got skulls, we might as well take them, right? See how fast it's moving now? Don't let that worry you or anything like that. If you really need to, turn it to 0.25 on YouTube, but with the little gear thing. But you shouldn't. Like, I'm going to take these skulls, and then whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I have no control over what happens after that, so who cares how fast it goes, how slow it goes, whether you can see it or not. It doesn't matter. You do your move, you have no control of anything after that. Same thing with the enemy. What the enemy does, you have no control over what they're doing. They're going to do what they're going to do. You should be able to see it. Like, we're going to take these skulls, we're going to also get this red match. Stuff is going to fall in this area that we made a void in. Enemy died. Alright, so we need blue mana, we need green, we need purple, we need brown. So here's some blue. You always want to look around it. You don't want to just make the first match. So we got blue, we got red, we got red, we got brown, we got brown, we got purple. So right now it really doesn't matter what we do. Like, this is might be the best match. Blow up our hero, do some damage. Alright, we have no blue now, so we can't match blue. Oh, we got the sword. Let's just do it. Because remember, these two are just mana generators. Oh, we got an extra turn, so we're going to do the extra turn. So remember, look for extra turn first. Look for skull second. Yeah, we had an extra turn, we might as well take it. Even though we did need that mana, so I don't know what I'm saying. This guy got 5 mana from that, or at least some. Alright, so we have our damage dealer, so we might as well cast it. Because if we cast these, it's going to give this mana. So what's the point of getting these up if this thing doesn't need mana? So let's cast it. I mean, you could get them up while this one's up, and then they're ready for when after this thing casts, but you know what I mean. This thing's the closest to getting up, so we probably want to concentrate on matching brown like it's saying here. Got our sword again. It's very low mana cost, so it fills up easily. Let's just cast it. There's no extra turns, no skulls. Alright, just 1 more damage. So if we can get this guy up and he blows up a skull, they'll die. So let's match brown. Just blow them up, they'll die. Because that's going to hit a skull most likely. Because we're exploding at least 18 gems. And then probably a skull in there somewhere. Alright, what do we get? Got weapon selection, +5 experience, and +100 gold. So the experience is going to go towards your hero level. The gold is going to be a resource we're going to use later for many different things. And weapon selection is probably going to give us a weapon. We leveled up to level 2. That's our hero level. Mastery is when we match blue. Like if we match a blue match and we get 3, you match 3, you get 3 mana. So +1 water mastery means when we match when we match 3 on blue, there's a chance that we get more than just 3 mana. So the higher your mastery, the higher the chance you get a mana surge, which will give you more than just the 3 mana. So you want to get these up, but you want to pick them in a certain order. So right here is going to be another lesson. So first lesson, pretty much, I've said plenty of stuff like, look for extra turns, and then look for skulls, and then, we got mana generators and damage dealers, and you don't want to color block, and I've said a lot of stuff so far, but the main things I want you to remember are, ×4 speed as soon as possible, and then this next thing, which is going to be mastery and which colors to pick. So we also got a little bit more HP there for leveling. You're not going to get a stat every time you level, but at the beginning of the game, you get quite a bit of stats. Later in the game, it's going to take, you got to go 100 levels or 1,000 levels to get your next stat. All right, we got Axe of Fire, Sword of Ice, and Hammer of Nature. I think the best option is the Hammer. We'll look at all of them, though. It's 8 mana cost, deal 4 damage to the first enemy, then create 7 red gems. We got deal 3 damage to an enemy, then create 7 blue gems. So this one's going to hit the first enemy every time and create red gems on the board. It's 8 mana cost. This one's also 8 mana cost. It deals 3 damage to an enemy, so we get to pick, I think, and then create 7 blue gems. This one, mana cost 8, deal 2 light splash damage to an enemy, then create 7 green gems. So I think, like, what I usually recommend is goblins, and goblins are usually at least somewhat green. So I usually recommend the Hammer of Nature as your first weapon. We already have a blue sword, so definitely the Sword of Ice would probably be the worst option. But if you're, I don't know, even though the hammer probably doesn't look the coolest, it's probably the best option as far as its spell. So I'm gonna pick the hammer. Alright, so we're going to deal... And splash damage means you hit an enemy and it splashes out to the enemies closest to it. It's kind of like a grenade. You hit an enemy with a grenade, it's also going to shoot shrapnel out and hit other enemies that are close by. So it's doing splash damage. So if we choose like the second enemy, it's going to hit the first and the third as well. Alright, all this crap you guys read yourself. Alright, once again, there's not much to do other than the fights right now, so... let's just do the fights. Alright, let's equip that weapon you just unlocked. Can edit our team before the fight. First, check out your weapon collection. Got the Hammer of Nature, we got the Sword of Heroes. Drag the new weapon and move it to your team to equip it. I just did that. There we go. Head back and we'll use this weapon in the next battle. I also might want to move my stuff around. Well, no. This thing uses green, so I can't. I might want to put him above her, though. Guess it doesn't matter. They use different colors. Doesn't really matter which order, but you see how you can move them if you want to. It's probably the best. This is probably the best anyway. For now. Alright, let's go. We don't have any banners, right? We don't have anything. Can't do anything. We only have the one banner. Banners will give you extra mana, so we're getting extra blue and extra brown. Every time we do a blue match, we're going to get an extra blue. Every time we do a brown match, we're going to get an extra brown. That's what a banner is. You get to choose. Eventually you have a bunch of different colors, and you can choose which colors you want to boost. But, yeah. How come I leveled to 2, but then it didn't let me choose my mastery? That's weird. You know what I mean? Some of y'all out there know what I mean, but some of you beginners probably are like, I don't know. But let's go do the fight. We'll probably level pretty quick. Alright, we got a big old blue extra turn. You see that? There's one over here too. You always want to do the highest extra turn first. That way you're not messing up any other extra turns. So in this case, it doesn't matter because they're so far apart. But if they were closer together, you always want to do the highest one. So this would technically be the highest one. But they're so far apart, probably won't matter. I think we're going to get this yellow too, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get rid of 4 blue. Ah, no, it's going to fall too far.
Mana surge.
Got yellow though. Alright, we got this, but we still have this extra turn. We got to match. You want to do it, even though we don't need blue. You still want to do it, because if you don't do it, the enemy might get it, first of all. Second of all, something could happen, like the gems that fall after you get rid of these 4, and you make a void here with these 4 gems gone. Something could happen, like a brown could fall here, and now we got a big brown extra turn. And then something else could fall that actually we need, you know what I mean? So, always do them, plus you get gold for every extra turn you do. So I think we're pretty good. We can do this. It's a mana generator, so it's worth doing. Trying to get up our weapon. Our green weapon. Alright, we got a blue match here. Or we could go down. Or we could go down. We need green, purple, brown, and blue. We got green here. We got brown there. We got blue here. Got brown this way. Got green this way. Got blue down. Got blue down, brown down. I don't think we have any like crazy matches, so Let's go for... Oh, if we do the brown this way... So, random gems are going to fall from the sky. So we don't know what's up here, but random colors are going to fall, right? So we have blue here, and blue here. If we match this brown this way and we remove these three gems are going to fall. Like, okay, so this skull is going to fall by 3. 1, 2, 3. This yellow is going to fall by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then something from the sky is going to fall. 1, 2, 3. So if it happens to be blue, we get an extra turn right here. So this is the best move we can make right now is this brown match, because we could potentially get a blue extra turn. And you got to always think about that. You don't want to just not go for it. Didn't happen, but it was the best move. Just for the potential of it happening. So now we got this thing kind of, on its way. So we might as well match brown or blue if we have it. So let's do the brown. All right, no skull hits, no extra turns. Remember to always be looking for extra turns or skull hits. And then if you don't have that, you'll match some gems. Got green. All right, we have a skull hit. We also have an extra turn. So you do the extra turn first. And now we have a skull hit. If we don't take this, they're going to take it. So we're going to take it and do some damage. And also get a kill and prevent them from casting this spell. Because we're going to kill them before they can cast their spell. They're fully charged. They have their spell ready. They're going to cast this if we don't do something about it. So we're going to kill them before they cast. Alright, got this. We got a nice match here that would give us blue and brown, but we don't need blue and brown at the moment because it's already filled. So if we took brown or blue right now, it would do nothing because it's already filled up all the way. So let's go ahead and cast it. Okay. Really need to match some green probably. Some purple. Let's go ahead and do this green. Get our weapon going. We got skulls. We need some green, y'all. Alright, so all the options. Remember to look over all your options. So we can match red here. We don't use red. We can match yellow here. We don't use yellow. We can match yellow there. We don't use yellow. We got a blue here. We got a blue into a blue. Might be our best move. If we match this blue right here up, it'll take out these three. And then these will all fall by 1. And we'll get a purple and a blue match. Watch. See all that stuff that came out of the middle there? Okay, we got an extra turn on skulls. Got another kill. Okay, we have a fully charged prisoner Luther, so we might as well. Whenever it's telling you to match a color that your troops don't even use, like it was telling us to match yellow there before I did that last move, that means you have nothing, pretty much. They wouldn't recommend you to match a color that your team doesn't even use unless there's just nothing else on the board that you can do. Alright, we have our weapon, so let's cast it and see what it can do here. It's going to deal splash damage to an enemy, then create 7 green gems. So you're going to see like a bunch of green pop up on the board. See that? Which is good for us. It could either make a match, or now we have more green we can match, or it could get an extra turn, or like that many. 7 green isn't that many. You want to kind of see double that, but it's a good start. All right, we got a green match here. We got a green match there. Let's just do this one first. I'd like to have a green banner right now, but we got like blue-brown. All right, we got skull hit. We win. So that fight took a little bit longer than I would like, but a lot of good information in there. All right, we got to at least make it through this crap today, so let's keep it moving. Complete. We got priestess. We got a troop. She's like a little buffer. We got experience. We got gold. Don't really worry about like gold, gems, or souls yet. Just get these fights done. You can read these if you want, like I say. I'm not going to. We're in our 3rd fight. Alright, let's add that new ally to our team. We're going to put priestess over here. I know, I am. Why isn't it not? Like, wait, it's like laggy. Head back and we'll use this troop in the next battle. Alright, so she's probably fine where she is. Let's just go. Alright, so here they're telling you to do this. That would be really stupid because this purple would fall here and then the enemy would get a purple extra turn next time. So don't always do what they're telling you to do. They're not very smart. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to match this down, have it match this way, and then we'll get the purple. Okay, and we got an extra turn for doing that. Now we have another skull hit. So we could take it, we could do this skull hit, which a red would fall, a skull would fall, blue would fall. We could do this one, which pretty much nothing happens above that, or we could do this way, which we get a red match. Look, 1, 2, 3. Now we don't use red, but it's better than anything else that's going on. Okay, we got a kill. We got blue here, we got green here. We're looking for extra turns and skulls first, but then after that, we're going to match colors that our troops use. Okay, so we got blue here, we got blue there. We got yellow. We use yellow now. We got green, green, yellow. We could do yellow and get yellow up here too. So you see how down here, if we match this yellow, these 3 yellow will disappear. So all of these will fall by 3. Or by 1, sorry. All of these will fall by 1. So in that, this will fall by 1, this will fall by 1, then you'll get another yellow match. So it's like you get 2 for the price of 1. That's way more mana than we would have got. We would have only got 3 and we got 6. So always be trying to do that stuff. Don't rush around and just match whatever they're telling you to do. Like, try to look for better matches. Like, if we match this blue, you know, anything could fall from the sky. It could be a skull and we get a skull hit. So that's a decent move I've had my eye on. Red we don't need. We got green. 1, 2, 3. It does not. If you match this green like they're telling you to, the enemy's going to get a skull hit on you next turn. If you're going to match these green, these 3 green are going to disappear. The skull's going to fall by 3. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be right here. And the enemy's going to match skulls the next turn and hit you. So you don't want to do that. Let them do that. So instead, I'm going to match the blue I've been eyeing, and then they'll probably match this green, and then I'll get a skull hit. See how I got a skull hit, like I was saying? Now we have a skull hit, like I was saying. Not exactly like I was saying, but now they're dead. Okay, so what do we got so far? We got some yellow, 6 out of 9. We got some of this guy's mana, 4 out of 11, 3 out of 9. So, you know, we're closest on yellow. But you know what she does? She cleanses an ally and gives 2 armor and barrier to them. So she's really defensive. And we're so far ahead. We really just need offense right now. So I probably don't even care about her at the moment. Cleanse means if you have like a debuff on you. So let's say they poison you or burn you or bleed you. You can cast her on whoever is burnt or bleeding or poisoned and it will get rid of that. We'll talk about poison, burn, and bleed later, but they're debuffs that do damage over time. And there's other debuffs too, like curse and, you know, disease and stuff like that. We'll talk about those things later. But you would think you'd want to match yellow here, but we're about to win. There's only 1 enemy left, so it's better to do green or one of these mana generators. So we have green, which we don't. I don't see any. Purple? No. Blue and brown. So let's do blue. If we do brown here, we could get blue here, right? Didn't happen, but it's okay. We got to try. Okay, so we're looking for green, purple, blue, and brown. We got blue. So now we got him. Look for extra turns. Look for skull hits. If not, cast this guy. And they're dead. So that was quicker than getting the priestess up, casting it on one of our troops, and then doing all that stuff. So we saved ourselves like 2 turns there. Alright, we got some souls as a reward. Souls is another resource that it's going to level up your troops, basically. But we might talk about that next. We got weapon tempering, which is like your weapons, like extra... You get extra stats and extra little abilities as you temper your weapon. It's kind of like leveling up your weapon. Experience for a hero level, right? They're going to talk about weapon tempering probably. Souls is for leveling your troops. Gold is for many things. It's a resource you spend. Alright, we leveled up. It's making us choose. It's like not letting me choose my mastery. It used to let you choose which color you wanted. But right now it's like making me choose green. So maybe that's not a thing anymore. I don't know. We gained 1 armor, so our armor went from 3 to 4. It didn't go up by 4, it just went from 3 to 4. We got +1. So for leveling up our hero level, we got an extra armor on our hero. Not on all of our troops, but on our hero. Alright, 4th fight. Skip all this. Low. Alright, fight. See the score again? It's getting a little closer. So it's getting a little bit harder. Alright, so okay, yeah. Make them more powerful. Like at the beginning of the game, they're gonna make you do things. They want us to click on Priestess. Let's level up the Priestess. That would not be my choice. But they're making me do it, so... Spend the souls you've earned from the battle to level up the Priestess. So it's gonna take 10 souls to get her to level 2. She gained a magic, she gained a life. Leveling a troop increases their skill points. Let's head back to the next battle. Or, you can go here. We still have some souls, we could level something else if we wanted to. I don't really like these troops. I don't want to spend my resources on these troops because I don't really like them, and we're going to get better troops later. But we could right now if we really wanted to. We could, like... can we upgrade weapon? No, we need ingots. We don't have any ingots. Could level up Eleanor. You know, we could hit this button, make her level 4. She would gain an attack and a life. Could level up Prisoner Luther for 60 souls. But, you know, like right now, I think we're doing fine. I don't want to waste souls. They made us already waste some on Priestess. So, I think I'm just going to keep stacking up souls instead for now. So yeah, let's just do the fight. It's one thing you got to learn about this game is you don't just buy stuff because you can. You don't just spend resources because you can. You don't like get enough soul. If I have enough souls to level this troop I just got, you don't do it unless you have a reason. Like I'm not planning on using these troops like forever. As long as they're winning, I'm just gonna keep them the way they are, kind of. I mean, we could win faster, but all right, we got skulls here, skulls here, skulls here, skulls here. You know, if we take skulls like this, then the enemy won't get skulls. If we take skulls like this, then they can do this. If we do what they're asking us to do, then they can do this. But if we take it this way, now there's not another skull match. So it's the smartest way to do it, is take away the skull match from the enemy. And now we get it. We get 2 skull hits back to back because we did it smartly. Now they're dead. Alright, so our team is a damage dealer, right, that throws green up on the board. We got a mana generator that explodes, and then a buffer / cleanser. So, you know, I'm probably not going to be casting her too much unless we're starting to lose or doing harder fights. So mostly we're concentrating on casting this and casting this. And then her would be third. So our priority is this, then this, then this. Wants us to match yellow, but once again, we're going to go via our priorities. We don't really care to get yellow mana if we're not going to cast her. So I'd rather have green or brown or blue or purple. So we got purple here, which can give us a yellow as well. So, I mean, I'll take the free yellow. So this is a stupid move. Once again, they tell you to do dumb moves. It'd be way better to match the purple and have the yellow fall and get the yellow too. So we want to get this purple and yellow. All right, we got a skull hit. Which one are we going to do, though? If we do it this way, they get skulls, because there'll still be these down here. The way they're telling us to do it is probably the best way, so let's just do it. And we could actually go this way, and then a blue would be next to a blue. Nah, they got a skull from that. It's alright, though. They're only hitting us for 3 damage. Okay, so like I said, we want... our priorities here are green, and then blue, then brown, then purple. So we're looking for green. We don't have any. Blue. Don't have any. Brown. Don't have any. So I guess it is purple. Yeah, we got some brown now. Brown. And we'll get blue too. Alright, so we're looking for green. Because green's our damage dealer. You know, we need some green. If we match this green, a green could fall here. So let's do that. Didn't happen, but it's okay. We still have another green match right here. So let's do it. Ah, there's an extra turn. I just missed my first extra turn. I'm an idiot. Try not to do that. I got a little bit hasty there. I missed an extra turn. Alright, so we got blue. Now we have this guy who's our second favorite. And let's go ahead and cast him, I think. These fights are taking longer than I thought. Got some skull damage, got a kill. We have a skull match here. Just make sure you don't have an extra turn first. You can wait until, like, if there's an extra match on the extra turn on the board, they will tell you about it. So you can wait until they show you a move, and if it's not an extra turn, then there's no extra turns. I mean, there might be like a cascade extra turn, but okay, we do the skulls. We got a big old red down here, so we can make this into a T, get a bunch of red. We don't use red, but you still want to take it. Okay, we're 1 mana away from damage, and she's pretty close, so purple would be good. Okay, got her up. Might as well cast her. There's no green matches, there's no extra turns, there's no skull hits. So, I mean, you could get brown and yellow. That is pretty juicy. But this is going to get this up. We're going to cast it. We're going to win. Well, guess not. So yeah, let's take this. Kind of juicy. All right, now we got skulls. And we win. So it was the right move. All right, we got a star, which is for the campaign. You probably shouldn't worry about that right now. Just something that's going to happen for you. I'll explain campaign later, probably. Don't worry about the star, though. It's pretty much a nothing burger right now. We've got 3 hero experience. We got 15 gold. We got 3 souls. And what do we get for winning? Some gold, some experience, and an XP booster. So these are making it where it's easy to level your hero level. Because you start your XP booster, you get like double experience for 15 minutes for your hero level. Right, let me check on this recording. I don't want to make this too long. I do kind of want to finish this if I can, but I'm trying to make these like less than an hour at least. Okay, so we're getting pretty deep into the, like, this video's getting long and everything. So, this fight's going to be harder, though. So I'll show this fight for sure. Mini boss, the Guardian Dragon, found you at last. But I might start, like, doing the fights off video, and then just if something pops up I need to talk about, I'll record. But, I mean, right now I still don't want to... We haven't lost a single troop yet. I think we're good. We don't really need to be wasting our souls at the moment. So I think we just stick with our team. Hope that we can win. If you find yourself losing, though, you could level up your troops. Alright, the blue extra turn. I'm going to try to go a little faster now that not over-explain skulls. Really would like to finish this on the first video. Alright, what do we got? We need green, we need brown, we need blue. Come on, dummy. Alright, when matched, the Dragon Gem will explode all gems below them in their columns. If we match red, it'll explode down. There's no red to match there, so... blue would be fine. Let's do blue. Could have got green, I guess, but... Alright, we'll explode. No extra turns, no skulls, right? Giving us some mana. Alright, we got a green, we got a red, which will explode down. We don't use red, but the enemy does. So... I could do it, and I'd get explosion downward, and get 2 skull hits. I think I'm just going to do it. Pretty good at big explosion there. Even though I didn't use red, exploded a bunch of other colors, right? We got purple, we got blue, we got green. Let's just do some green. Alright, once again. They're casting that, which is hitting all of our enemies, all our troops. Let's go ahead and cast this. And when you do splash damage, you want to choose right in the middle, because it'll splash out. Otherwise, you're wasting it. Alright, we got it back up. See how that happened? Because we put a bunch of green on the board. It matched some green. It got it right back up. So let's keep doing it. The more you do it, the more green goes up there, the better. Again. Alright, we have an overhang, but no. Okay, I probably shouldn't talk about that yet. Alright, let's do it again. Just keep doing it. Same spot. Alright, extra turn right here, right? Got a skull hit, might as well. Got a kill. We got our weapon, let's go. Let's cast it now on the dragon, because we could choose between this or this. And this has more HP. See how that's 7 and 3? This only has 1. Killed it anyway. Huge skull extra turn. And let's just do this. Got Luther, which may get the kill, as long as we hit 2 skulls. What? Oh, he must have gained. I think he gains armor when he casts. See that? Gains 5 armor. So that's why. Alright, let's go with green. If we do the green the way they're telling us, they'll get skulls, so let's not do that. Now we get the skulls, and we win. Alright, I would love to finish this. Alright, we got some ingots, that's for tempering your weapon. Level 4, it's making us choose fire. That's so weird, it makes you choose a certain color. Alright, we beat the mini-boss, we beat the guardian dragon. Maybe that's a good place to stop for today. I don't want to make these too long. It's going to be hard for me. Oh, we got the XP booster running, though. I didn't know that, like, automatically ran it. So let's just keep going. We got the stupid XP booster. We got to keep going. So this first one's going to be longer, sorry. Now we can make your weapon more powerful. It's going to make us do this. Just do what he says. Let's upgrade this weapon. Spend the ingots you earned from battle to level up your weapon. So we're going to get attack bonus plus 1 attack. Let's head back to the next battle. Alright, so can we do that again? Not that I want to, for real, but... We could. We could actually do plus 2 attack. Now, are we going to be using this weapon forever? We'll probably be using it for a little while. And plus 2 attack is decent, so yeah, let's just do it. It's going to give our hero more... When it does skulls, it's going to hit harder. We're going to do that again. And we used all our ingots, but we got plus 3 attack. So now we're hitting for 7. Or 8, actually. Alright, so the way better. Every skull we take now is going to do more damage from upgrading that weapon. So we're doing 8 now. I think we were before doing like 5 or something. You can go back and look yourself. Got an extra turn. We got brown and we can get green. We got... Ooh, this is a good chance to talk about something. If we match this red, this brown's going to fall. 1, 2. And we're going to get a brown extra turn, which is way better than matching these skulls, because it'll be our turn still. And we get green too and all that. Alright, got nothing except for skulls. Check for your extra... But we can match green and get the skulls instead of being stupid and just matching the skulls. We can match green, get rid of these, and it'll fall on... The skulls will fall into each other anyway. Got a kill. We got skulls here. No extra turns, right? Got another kill. Now we're doing crazy 8 damage, doing one-shot skulls now because of upgrading our weapon. And they're dead because of that. Because we upgraded our weapon and got more attack. Every skull hit's hitting way hard and just one-shotting. Got some souls, some experience, some gold. Okay, my goal is to get this whole thing done on this video, I guess. So we got the XP booster running, so as long as that's running, I might as well keep going. Okay, the enemy has more team score than us now. So it's going to get harder. But I'm going to keep going. I'm trying not to level up stupid troops that I'm not going to use. I don't like any of these troops, so I don't want to waste souls on them if I don't have to. Okay, so we got a blue match. We got a red. We don't use red. We got blue. We got green down here. That'd give them skulls, though. Don't really want to be doing that. Got a red into a brown. Could get rid of some red while we get brown. 1, 2, 3. We can do the same thing here. We really want green, but we don't want to give them those skulls. If we don't have to. Okay, we can take blue. We can take purple. Got a brown extra turn. Got skull hits, which are really good for us right now. Let's take this first. Now we'll do the skull hit. One-shotting right now, so skulls are amazing for us right now. A lot of green on the board, it's a great time to cast this. Hit whoever has the most HP. So we got 6 and 2, that's 8. We got 4 and 2, that's 6. So let's choose the person with 8. So it always hits the one harder that you choose. Alright, we got skulls. We're going to smash their face in with skulls. And we got Luther. Do we have any extra turns? I don't see any. Got some good matches, though. Like, we can match green and purple. It's probably a good thing to do. We get up Eleanor, too. Oh, guess not. Some of the green went to this. Alright, let's cast this. Bang, they're dead. Alright, let's keep it moving. Gold Souls, XP, same thing as last time. We got some gold as our... Ooh, a gold booster now. They just keep giving me boosters. It's going to make me want to keep playing the game. Now my gold booster's running, y'all. What do I do? It's giving me boosters. I hate that this is going to be a long video for the first one. Our team score is higher than theirs. Alright, we got some goblins. I don't think I need to do anything right now still. We didn't get any ingots or anything. Or trait stones, or we're just getting souls and gold. Alright, we got skulls. We love skulls. Let's see. Let's do green down and get skulls too. Bang. Man, we're just taking skulls because we're crushing their face in with skulls. Boom, dead. And match some green, I guess. Green would be great. If not, brown and blue. Skull hit. They're dead. So doing that weapon, leveling that weapon all the way as much as we could, gave us way more attack. And we got more ingots. Got 3 of them. Wonder if we can do our weapon again. That's a good strat early game. Just temper your weapon. Don't worry about your troops. Let's see if we can do it again. I mean, you could wait for a different weapon, but we're just crushing face right now. Look at this. +4 life now. Let's go ahead and do it. I feel like we're going to be using this weapon for a little bit. Like all the troops we're using, I don't feel like we're going to be using for very long, like these 3. But this weapon we might use for a little bit, so I'm actually investing into it. Alright, fire bombs are pretty easy. I can't believe it's giving me all these stupid boosters, man. I mean, they're cool. It'll give you more gold, more experience, but it's making me play longer in the video longer. Alright, green and brown right here. Get both. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get purple. You love skulls. Are there any skulls? No. Some more purple. Alright, it blew itself up. That's its spell. Does some damage to us while it's exploding itself. We got skulls. Let's go. Let's do it this way so we get blue too. We got skulls again, and they're dead. So skulls are really going to carry you after you get this weapon upgraded a little bit. Some more souls as our reward. And last fight. Boss fight. This will be for sure the last one. I'll just have to waste that gold booster. You keep playing until your boosters get over. But I'm going to have to end the video here. Alright, really 710 to 455. I feel like we can still win though without doing anything. Just do it. Come on. Here comes the finale of the first video. Hopefully you learned something. Leave any questions in the comments. It'll get better and better as we go, like more information. Blue extra turn and a red. Nice. Okay, what are we looking for? We want green, we want blue, we want brown. Look for extra turns first, then skull hits. Then we're looking for green, then we're looking for blue and brown. Let's do this brown up, and then maybe we'll get a blue too. Ooh, what happened there? No, extra turns, then skulls. No, okay, let's match blue. Got Luther. He's gonna blow up the board, let's do it. Could be a harder fight, so I might want to pay attention. Got green up here. Could match red and get a big explosion down. Might be worth it. We'll hit some skulls and stuff. It's one time like we don't use red, but since it's exploding down and stuff. I get a green extra turn, that'll give us skulls, that'll give us a kill. One enemy down. Okay, we got skulls. We love skulls right now. We hit so hard. Just one-shotting things. Again, one-shotting things. And we're going to hit this thing super hard. It's the freaking boss, but it's going to get wrecked and almost die. Only got 2 HP left. Green, yep. And then we win pretty much. Alright, so that was the boss. So in this first one, we kind of learned about just super basics. and picking your weapon and not wasting your souls on these troops that we're not going to use in the future. And I learned that the mastery, they don't let you pick it. It just gives it to you, whatever. I guess they just alternate. Got +1 magic. Magic's good. Make all of our spells hit harder. Student, I got a achievement. Finish the tutorial. Alright, so welcome to the world of Crystara, where there are many kingdoms to explore. Select Broken Spire. He's gonna go through all this crap. There are quests to do. Select the quest button to continue the story at the Broken Spire. Pretty much just do what Luther says early game. I'll probably put these out once a week on Thursdays if you want to stay tuned. But for now, I'm going to end it there. We'll do this next time. Our boosters are almost up anyway. So good time to be stopping. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Get about the channel comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. I'll probably let us change our name and everything later. So don't worry about that right now. We'll join a guild. We'll have different troops. We'll start leveling troops and we'll start picking our masteries so we can get mastery weapons. But yeah, that's just the first one, the tutorial. Done with it. See you next time. Subscribe, become a member, whatever you want to do to help keep the freaking channel going. I don't want this to be the last new account playthrough, but the way it's looking these days, it probably is. But I'll see y'all. Have a good one. You're the best. Peace out.